Hello, my JCC English 112 students, fall 2019. Welcome to week 6. Yeah, and so we are just finishing up our annotated bibliography, and that means we get to introduce our next project, woohoo, which is the rhetorical analysis. You're like, what? Another big fancy name? What is that? Well, we're going to break that down, so don't worry about it. Okay, so there are readings, basically called arguing, and that is going to be fighting, but basically persuasion in your textbook right there. And then we're going to be submitting your full draft of the annotated bibliography, and I'll show you how to do that, and then you're going to do a research log. But there's also some videos you get to watch for this week. So let's go ahead and just kind of scroll down here. Okay, so there's some videos here on ethos, logos, and pathos. Okay, and there's a video here. Again, it's not very long, it's 4 minutes. There's another one here, 4 minutes. Okay, so you have to understand these three concepts. Hopefully you were introduced to these beforehand, maybe like in English 111, but if so, or if not, or it's been a while, it'll help you because you need to know these three things. Basically, these are the different ways that we persuade people, okay? We try to persuade people all the time, and we use one of these three things primarily, and that's, okay, again, these videos will explain that. Okay, and then there's a whole lecture here, a whole video that explains the rhetorical analysis on what it is and kind of what we do and why. I won't spend a lot of time and effort in this video you're watching right now because this video explains the rhetorical analysis. The assignment itself is right here, so we can go ahead and click on that. And again, I'm not going to spend a lot of time explaining the rhetorical analysis of this video because there's a whole video devoted just to that. Okay, but the gist of it is, so for your annotated bibliography, you've taken 10 sources, and you've written notes about them. Well, for this one, you're going to basically take one of those articles, one of them, and you're going to figure out, okay, how is it trying to persuade me? What tricks are the author using? Are they using ethos? Are they using pathos? Are they using logos? Okay, and then that's basically what we're kind of looking for the rhetorical analysis. And again, you're like, what? I don't understand. That's, well, again, go back and watch this other video. Let me show you. This video right here, rhetorical analysis, this explains more about the assignment, more about the concept, and, you know, and how that's going to work. And always remember that you can go to the sample assignments, and you can click on an example of what a rhetorical analysis is. Okay? Okay. Yes. So you're like, you haven't really explained it. Well, I have. I just have in a different video, and also there's that. Okay. So we're introducing this rhetorical analysis, and we're going to start working on that right away. But first, we have to turn in our annotated bibliography, which we've been working on for the last few weeks. So how we do that is we click here. Now, this is a little different from before, from other assignments, because this one actually goes through a plagiarism checker, meaning that if you have copied and pasted things from outside sources without giving proper credit, or for heaven forsake, you actually found like a full annotated bibliography online and just turned it in and claimed, oh, that's my job, I did this work. No, you didn't. You didn't do this, okay? So this will check to make sure that you did this originally, okay? But first, let's go ahead and take a look at the rubric. How are you going to get graded on the annotated bibliography? Well, it's fairly simple, okay? Do you have 10 sources? 10 valid sources, 10 good sources, and we talked about that in other videos about how to find and do research, okay? Do you have full complete paragraphs for each entry? Does each article have a full complete paragraph which kind of annotates or gives notes about the article that you read, okay? You are going to get graded on APA formatting, and remember, you have to have a title page with no formatting issues. And this needs to be written all in third person, no use of first or second person. Well, what is that? How do I fix that? Okay, well, there is a video to help you with that. I'll get to that in a second. But when you go to submit this, the thing that you have to do different is this one you absolutely have to upload as a file because you have to have the formatting of APA. And notice these are the files that it uses. If you submit a file that I can't read, I would strongly suggest a doc or a docx file. That's Microsoft Word. If you suggest, you know, do it like Pages or something like this, or a Google Doc that I can't read, no. Okay? That's like handing in a paper that's in a different language. I can't read it, okay? what you have to do is you have to click on I agree to submit my paper in the Global Reference Database before you actually submit it. You have to click on that button because that way it'll check to make sure that you haven't plagiarized. So if you're worried about plagiarism, well, as long as you wrote the paper and all the stuff that you wrote on there was your original stuff, and if you quoted anything, you cited using that video, again, if you go to the video tutorials, we'll go look at, okay, APA in-text citations. This shows you how to properly cite something inside of a text. Okay, so if you've done that, then you have nothing to worry about. Well, while we're over here in the video tutorial section, there's a video right here, fixing second person in Word document. So I told you about, this needs to be all in third person. This kind of explains what that is and how to find and fix that if you've accidentally done that. So that's very helpful. Okay, let's go back to week 6. Week 6. Okay, so after you've submitted your annotated bibliography, you also have another research log to write, because who doesn't like to do that? So this one's pretty easy. You just write a paragraph or two about your topic. What are you going to write about? Okay, basically it's this. We're just going to do some reflection here. What have you learned about your topic? Okay, have your thoughts or feelings about this topic changed? As you've done your annotated bibliography, you thought, well, I learned about this. Okay, what's the most exciting information you learned about your topic? What has been the most challenging aspect, So if what are you still unsure about? So this is a chance for you to kind of just say, okay, well, I'm going to have to write a big paper on this eventually. And so, where am I? What am I doing well? What do I feel good about? What am I struggling with? Just chance to have some kind of, insight. And again, minimum 300 words. So it seems like there's a lot going on this week. There is, because we're introducing the rhetorical analysis, and that's, like, oh my gosh, that's new. But again, watch this video that explains that. Also turning in your annotated bibliography assignment. Again, that's big. Don't cheat. We'll catch you. Don't do that. And remember that no late work is accepted. So please, please, please get your work done on time. All right. And there you go.